Hello, everybody. My name is Joseph from Team One, and today me and our team will start. We talked about the agent of change creating awareness campaign project. And firstly, I want to introduce you with my teammates: Shelby, Lynn, Crystal, Peter, um, Tracy, and finally me. Six. And in this topic, we will now talk about. In this project, we will now talk about our topic of discussion is toxic character on the internet. So, in our life, in our human life, there shall be people who constantly try to annoy us, people who taunt us, people who try to make our life worse, but even if they have to go out of their way to do so. And this kind of person is called a toxic person, and is especially famous and commonly seen on the internet, where everybody is anonymous and their identity is not clearly known to anyone. So, due to that, mostly they can do mostly anything they want without worrying about the consequences they have to bear. And due to their personality, the toxic people's personality, these annoying individual have made various unnecessary discord on every corner of the World Wide Web, and in some very unfortunate and sad case, suicide. Which this case will continue to rise the longer we let them loose. We don't act, and we don't do anything. So with that being said, our team and I will now provide to you with a in-depth look on this particular situation and a solution we have found that will better the situation to improve it. And I will start, and now I was starting with Miss Lin.
Okay, thank you, Joseph. And my part is a problem that you think require immediate solution. According to Side of the Toxic Person by WebMD editorial contributor, a toxic person is anyone whose behavior adds negativity and upset to your life. You know, many times people who are the toxic are dealing with their own stresses and trauma. To do this, they are in the way that don't present them and in the best light and usually upset others along the way. This shows us that what a toxic person is and that answer to why they are like that. Although the toxic just an annoying person is general isn't that much of the topic to talk about a pet behavior. It has been famous and on many social networks and a scientific study by name of the cyber building, which cause a virtual mental illness. These are some cases are mentioned before, and it's a problem that is heavier focused on many people. Okay, this shows us how bad and serious toxic could be, and for that. And we shall now continue on learning who did this through is Peter. Thank you.
Uh, as Joseph have disclosed before, the place where most toxic people are active is on the internet. Thanks to the ability to hide their identity, which make the process of finding out who they really are harder. Um, Luckily, we do not need to go to such lengths because it is not about who is doing it, but rather why they are doing it. By changing the question, we could now understand a bit more about toxic people. Uh, I start on uh, SciCentral.com in their work, What to Know About People with Toxic Traits. There are many factors that can cause behavior, uh, nature, neuter, mental health conditions, positive reinforcement. After revealing, despite faintly, the reason for one's toxic action, I will now shift the focus to Selby and Tracy, who is in charge of the part. How is it affecting the world or community we live in?
Okay,
Thank
thanks, Peter. And now we come to how it's affecting the world or community we live in, and how bad is it if we won't act now. By influencers such as toxic people have been known for many things, including email, badmouthing posts, cyberbullying, author of manipulation, and phone copyright claim.
This could mean harmless act of surface, sometimes even an act of humor, but on the receiving end, it can be a pun in a good. In some serious circumstances, those who got exposed to so many hate mail, bad-mouthing, negative criticism, many find a way to end their own life, and thus, if there's no one to help them, which we now turn to specify the who and how to better the situation.
Now we go to the next question is what small solution we can do to contribute in stop with this problem. Many people us have come to various solution to the topic, so to the settle the score with a violent and some suggested to ignore and some refer to get help for shy moderator. But with all of the mentioned method, our team comes up with another one, which is to be nice. It is not a way many like to do, so as I and the other team member, but as much as we all want to hurt someone who hurt us, no one bring peace, for violence only bring more violence. This is the only act we think that will not just stop the toxicity, but also spread the kindness. This shall be the end of our team discussion. And thank you for listening our team presentation.